As we mentioned, this week is a pivotal one for the nation and for our city. Stephanie Whitfield shows us why it is more important than ever for everyone to work together to slow the spread of the virus.
Thank God he's still looking out over us.
COVID-19 has left pews empty on Palm Sunday. Members of Fountain of Praise Church in Southwest Houston watching and worshiping from home.
I know for people of faith, this is going to be a very difficult, tough month. I know that.
Mayor Sylvester Turner visited the church in person wearing a mask. He's asking other Houstonians to do the same in public, in line with new federal recommendations.
This is going to be the hardest and the saddest week of most Americans' lives, quite frankly. This is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment, our 9/11 moment, only it's not going to be localized. It's going to be happening all over the country, and I want America to understand that.
Texas may be the next hotspot. Governor Greg Abbott says the state has doubled its number of hospital beds to prepare.
Texas had already been sent this week 15,000 of those immediate testing kits, and we will be getting an additional 20,000.
Health officials say Houston's peak is still a few weeks away. Mayor Turner is deploying extra staff to parks this week to monitor social distancing.
And the message is very simple. We're all on the same team.
He says there's still plenty we can do together while keeping a safe distance apart. On Thursday, he's asking all of Houston to pause at noon to pray.
What I do know is that when we have done everything that we can humanly possibly do, it is our faith that will bring us through.
Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.